This is the 25th video on computer awareness quiz, and this will be a 40-part video series on computer awareness, wherein we'll be discussing the basic fundamentals and concepts relating to computers, programs, and related terminologies or terms. You'll find these videos besides the respective GK Today quiz under computer awareness quiz section. Link is in the description. In this video, we'll be talking about internet connection basics. So let's quickly get on with it. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment in the comment section. What is the full form of ADSL? Correct answer is C. Asymmetric Digital Subscriber Line. It is a high-speed internet access service that uses your telephone line to send and receive internet data at much faster speeds than a conventional dial-up connection. In ADSL, bandwidth and bitrate are asymmetric, meaning your download speed will be higher than your upload speed, generally using a splitter. A single telephone line is used for both ADSL service and telephone calls at the same time. An autoresponder is a dash on mail server that automatically replies to an email. Correct answer is C, a program. This is helpful especially when a new or prospective client contacts you. And imagine you are on a leave. So create an auto-response mail saying you are on leave till so and so date, and in the meantime, please contact your colleague, Mr. X, for further info, etc. etc. A DSLAM is a device used by Internet Service Provider or ISPs to route incoming DSL connections to the Internet. What is the correct full form? Answer is A. Digital Subscriber Line Access Multiplexer. So DSLM helps connect multiple customers, that is digital subscriber lines, DSLs, to a high-speed internet backbone line using multiplexing technique. Now, what is multiplexing? Well, in simple terms, you combine multiple signals into one big one. BSNL, Reliance, Shaw Cable, AOL, Tata Indicom, all can be kept in which of the following groups? Correct answer is ISP. So all are internet service providers. What is the full form of W3C? Correct answer is A. World Wide Web Consortium. It is the main international standards organization for the World Wide Web. Its main task is developing protocols and guidelines that ensure long-term growth of the web. ADSL data communications technology uses which of the following for faster data transmission? Correct answer is C. Copper telephone lines. What would be the number of bytes transferred at the rate of 1 kilobyte per second? Correct answer is C. And if you are asking how, then here is your answer. Which among the following has been standardized in IEEE 802.3 specification? Correct answer is B. So IEEE 802.3 is a collection of IEEE standards produced by the working group defining the physical layer and data link layers media access control or MAC of wired Ethernet. So the answer is B. Now on the right hand side you will see a list which is not exhaustive, but in which year what protocols or standards were introduced. There are obviously newer standards developed post 2005, but because of the space constraint could show this much. Might want to check wiki page for the newer ones just in case you are curious. While browsing internet, what do we call the area of storage that compensates for the different speeds of data flow or timings of events by temporarily holding a block of data that is waiting to be processed? Correct answer is B, a buffer. The purpose of a buffer is to hold data right before it is used. Data is generally stored in computer memory for short duration. Example, while listening to an audio file, you might wait for some time and then it plays. At your playhead, you will find a white buffer line. So that is exactly what is running ahead of your playback speed. If that buffer rate is slower, then generally you tend to say that it is buffering, which means it is waiting. Which among the following is the essential character of the ADSL Internet Connections? Correct answer is high download rate but low upload rate. What does ISDN stand for? Correct answer is C. Internet Services Digital Network. It establishes the connection using the phone lines which carry digital signals instead of the analog signals. With the help of this, ISDN, it could transfer voice and data simultaneously, basically a kind of earliest form of high-speed internet connection. But later, due to cost factors and much faster speeds, was replaced by DSL, which allowed much higher bandwidth and speeds to even small businesses as well as homes over ordinary copper telephone wires. Which of the following internet connection serves only as textual matter of a web page? Correct answer is shell connection. So here the user will only get textual matter of a web page as it does not support graphics display or multimedia files. What does DSL stand for? Correct answer is digital subscriber line. It is a form of broadband connection as it provides connection over ordinary telephone lines as seen earlier. Which of the following devices encodes and decodes the analog signal in a dial-up connection? Correct answer is a modem. So computer information is stored digitally, whereas information transmitted over telephone lines is transmitted in the form of analog waves. A modem converts between analog and digital forms. What do we call the process of limiting bandwidth consumption by users? Correct answer is bandwidth shaping. It refers to a tool used by ISPs, that is Internet Service Providers, to limit or direct bandwidth consumptions by its users. Bandwidth shaping is also called bandwidth allocation or referred to as bandwidth management. What is meant by terms connect time? Correct answer is C. It is an amount of time user is logged into a remote computer. This becomes important as many online services charge users per connect time. Schools often use an approach in creating a limited browsing environments for the students to access. What is this approach known as? Correct answer is B. Walled garden. A walled garden refers to a browsing environment that controls the information and websites the user is able to access. ISPs use this method in order to keep the user navigating only specific areas of the web, basically restricting access to non-approved applications or content. Which of these terms refer to the technology that is used to effectively double the data transfer speed? Correct answer is A. Channel bonding. It refers to the technology that combines two telephone lines into a single channel, effectively doubling the data transfer speed. For example, bonding two modems of 56 kbps together would give you 112 kbps internet connection. Which of these devices is installed in the computer to plug a network cable coming from the modem? Correct answer is network interface card. So a computer must have a network card installed to be able to plug a network cable coming from the modem, router or gateway. Which of these devices are used to send the data to a particular destination? Correct answer is B. A switch. A switch learns about MAC address connected to each port and will only send data on that port that is addressed to those MAC addresses. What is the address given to each computer on the internet known as? Correct answer is C. IP address. So internet is a global network of computers. Each computer connected to the internet must have a unique address, and this address is what is known as IP address. Which of the following is not true about internet access through satellites? Correct answer is C. It is faster than dial-up but slower than DSL. It can be used anywhere around the world and gets affected by rain and snow. Which of the following is correct about digital subscriber line or DSL? Correct answer is D. All of the above. So a digital subscriber line is always on and is faster than dial-up. In DSL, internet and phone can be used in the same time. What do we call the networking hardware that allows data to flow from one discrete network to another? Correct answer is C. Gateway. So a gateway is a multi-use device that includes a modem and a router all in one. It allows data to flow from one discrete network to another. Which of these forms the basis of the iOS type of internet connection? Correct answer is A. A satellite. So iOS stands for Internet over Satellite. It allows the user to access the internet via a satellite that orbits the Earth. Which of these software is necessary to view web pages on the internet? Correct answer is a web browser. It is important to have a web browser installed on a computer to access the internet. We all know this. And this is a software program that allows viewing of web pages and navigating the internet. What is the name given to the companies providing internet services? Correct answer is an ISP. Internet service providers are companies that connect the common public to the internet services in return for a charge. Which of these hardware devices is used to perform the traffic directing functions on the internet? Correct answer is B, a router. A router is a computer networking device that forwards data packets between computer networks. A router performs the traffic directing functions on the internet. Which among the following is the cheapest way of internet connection? This should be a no-brainer. Correct answer is a dial-up. A dial-up internet connection is the cheapest method to the internet, but it is a very slow connection and the quality is also not very good compared to at least the present times. The internet speeds range from 2400 bps to 56 kbps. Which of these internet connections is always connected to the internet? We have already seen this in our previous question. Correct answer is C, DSL. DSL stands for Digital Subscriber Line. It is a type of network connection which is always connected to the internet. So in this case, we don't have to dial up to connect. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment. Thank you and see you in the next one.